Hi, Shane here. You're watching Sam for God, and this is Mark. Check her out.
So hi guys, how are you doing? Yesterday was the Olivier Awards, and for anybody who doesn't know, that's the equivalent of the Tony Awards on Broadway, which is kind of the equivalent of the Oscars for movies, but the Oliviers is for theatre stuff. It's a pretty big event for anybody who likes theatre. And every year, weirdly enough, the Oliviers is one of my highlights because I just love it when everybody talks about theatre and all the theatre fans come together and all the theatre performers as well. It's just a really, really good day. Now this video is just going to be me talking about my opinions on this year's Olivier Awards. I did the same the past 3 years, I think. Started in 2011 and I've been doing one every year since, so if you want you can go and check out my previous videos as well down below. But anyway, let's get to this year's video. I want to start by saying that overall I was pretty pleased with most of the results. I only had one major disappointment and I'm going to get to that later, but anyway, I actually went to Covent Garden yesterday for the Olivier Awards, which is the only place that people could go to watch the Oliviers live. Because sadly enough, none of the prime TV channels decided that they wanted to show the Oliviers live this year, so yeah, it was the only way to watch them live, and I kind of wanted to go there as well because before the Oliviers they usually do like a pre-Oliviers performance thing where some of the shows that have been nominated do a couple of performances, and it's usually a really nice atmosphere, and you know, it was great yesterday as well. But yeah, the Oliviers started, I think, with a performance by the cast of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which was good. I mean, the performance kind of actually reminded me of the little bits that I did like of the show when I saw it last year. I haven't seen Charlie since last year. I saw it during the previews, and I haven't been back since, and to be honest, I don't know if I want to go back. But who knows, I might do. And you know, it was a good performance by the four Charlies and the guy playing Willy Wonka. Then the first half of the awards is usually play-based, and I can't really comment on them because I don't see that many plays. So I'm going to skip most of the awards in the play section, but there is one that I want to talk about, and this is my major disappointment. And that award is the award for the Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Play. Now I'm going to read you the nominees first before I say anything. The nominees for this award were Sharon D. Clarke for The Amen Corner at the National Theatre, Cecilia Noble for The Amen Corner at the National Theatre, Catherine Kingsley for A Midsummer Night's Dream at the Noel Coward Theatre, and Sarah Green for The Cripple of Inishmen at the Noel Coward Theatre. So I've seen two of these actresses in their relevant shows. I've seen Catherine Kingsley in A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I also saw Sarah Green in The Cripple of Inishmen last year. To be honest, I don't remember much of Sarah Green's performance. I thought she was great, but nothing memorable. And when it comes to Catherine Kingsley, I think everybody knows my opinion on her. I think she's absolutely brilliant. But of course, I hadn't seen the other two performers. I hadn't seen the Amen Corner at the show, so I couldn't really judge them. But regardless of that, I really wanted Catherine Kingsley to win this award. Now I don't care what you say, I genuinely think that she completely deserved this. Because I saw A Midsummer Night's Dream last year, and I've made a review about it as well, which you can go and watch below. And I thought that Catherine was the only good thing about the show. I was originally going to say the best thing about the show, and she really was the best thing about the show as well, but then I thought about it for a bit, and I thought, I didn't really like much else about the show apart from Catherine's performance though. Really, she was both the best and the only good thing about the show. And for somebody like her to be able to really make a show, like, she really made the show. She was a stand-up performance, but she also made the show what it was. If it wasn't for her, the show would have probably been really rubbish and would have got really bad reviews. She literally was the reason the show was okay. I mean, to be in a show like that and to give such an incredible performance really is amazing, and because of that I really wanted her to win, and I really think that she deserved to win. Anybody who saw her in that show would know how fantastic she was. Like, there was seriously no comparison between her and anybody else who was in that show. Some of them were really good, but overall she was like so much better than everybody else in that show that it was kind of ridiculous in a way, because she was just, I don't know, I just think she was robbed for this award, because for somebody to give such an incredible performance, such a unique performance, and to not win, I think is a shame. Now, like I said, I hadn't seen Sharon D. Clarke or the other nominee, and I'm sure they were great as well. I mean, I've seen Sharon D. Clarke in other shows before. I saw her in Ghost, and I've seen her at some other concerts and stuff, and she's great. I know she's great. She's a great performer, so I'm sure she was great in her show as well at the National Theatre. It's just that I think in this particular instance, because of the circumstances of the play that Catherine was in, she really deserved it, and I was really gutted that she didn't win. It was her third time being nominated as well for an Olivier Award, so she's been nominated 3 times before and she's not won yet. That makes me annoyed, because I really think that she deserves it. But I think just being nominated 3 times just shows what an incredible actress she is. And hopefully her time will come some year, maybe next year hopefully, because I'm pretty sure she's going to get nominated for Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. But then again, it's going to be harder next year because she's going to be in a tougher category, I think, Best Actress in a Musical. But fingers crossed, I really do think that she deserves it, and yeah, sorry about my little rant about that, but I think anybody who's seen Catherine Kingsley would agree with me that she definitely did deserve that. Anyway, let's move on. I'm going to get to the musicals now, and I'm not going to do the mistake that I've done in the past years, which is where I go through every single category and name every nominee, because that's going to make this video incredibly long. But I'm just going to tell you the general gist of what happened with the musicals. Book of Mormon did really, really well. I was very happy with it because, I mean, of course they had to win. Book of Mormon is one of the best shows I've ever seen, and they deserved all their awards. They didn't win all the awards that they were nominated for, but they won 4 awards, which is incredible. And 2 of the awards were for Best Actor and Best Supporting Actor. I was particularly pleased for Stephen Ashfield, who won Best Performance in a Supporting Role in a Musical. He completely 100% deserves that award. The other people nominated in that category, in case anybody cares, were Coleman Domingo for the Scottsboro Boys at the Young Vic, Josephina Gabrielle for Merrily We Roll Along at the Harold Pinter Theatre, and she was great as well, and Nigel Planner for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I mean, it's just obvious that Stephen should have won for this. All the other ones were good as well, but they were all very standard performances. Stephen Ashfield's performance in Book of Mormon is just something else. It's so good. He's one of the highlights. He's probably the highlight of the Book of Mormon for me. He's so funny, he's always in character, and he's just an incredibly versatile actor because, like I said, I've seen him before in a few other shows like Jersey Boys and Legally Blonde. But what he does in the Book of Mormon is so original and unique, and he's just brilliant, and I can't tell you how happy I am that he won. He completely deserved it. Best Actor in a Musical went to Gavin Creel, who's also in Book of Mormon, and he plays Elder Price. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wanted his co-star, Jared Gertner, to win this award because he was also nominated. He plays Elder Cunningham, and I think he's just hilarious. I just generally find Jared a much more entertaining and unique actor, and for that reason I kind of wanted him to win instead of Gavin. But I mean, Gavin's great as well. And he performed, I believe, actually on the awards show last night, and he was a great performance. So I was happy with him. I especially enjoyed his speech. I thought it was a very heartfelt, beautiful speech. Probably the best speech of the night, actually. I really, really loved that. It was really sweet. And yeah, Book of Mormon also won Best Musical, which, of course, he was going to win it. There's not even a competition, really. Although I do like Once as well. Once is a great musical, but Book of Mormon is just something else. Speaking of Once actually did a performance halfway through the Oliviers, and it was really, really good. Arthur Darvill did it. He's a new guy in Once, and I didn't actually mention it on the channel, but I went to see Once again a few weeks ago, and I saw the new cast for the first time, and they're really, really good. And I have to be honest, I actually prefer Arthur in the role of Guy to Declan Bennett, who was the original Guy in London. I think Arthur's just kind of has the edge because his acting's a lot stronger, in my opinion. And I just really like his voice. So yeah, it was a beautiful performance, and I mean, I do love Once. It's a really, really beautiful show. Also, the girl playing Go in Once the Musical, Zrinka Kvitzik, I hope that's how you pronounce her name. She won Best Actress in a Musical, and again, I thought it was very well deserved. And again, her speech was one of the best speeches of the night. It was just so genuine and lovely, and I don't know, I thought that she really meant everything she said, which is really nice. Again, just in case anybody cared, the fellow nominees in that category for Best Actress in a Musical were Charlotte Wakefield for The Sound of Music at the Open Air Theatre, Jenna Russell for Merrily We Roll Along at the Harold Pinter Theatre, and Rosalie Craig for The Light Princess. For me, I thought it should have been between Rosalie and Zrinka, because Rosalie's performance in The Light Princess was also outstanding. But I mean, Jenna Russell as well in Merrily, I saw her a couple of times in that show and she was fantastic. Charlotte Wakefield, I think, was probably the least likely to win. I mean, I saw her in The Sound of Music and she was really, really good. She was great, in fact. Lovely voice, beautiful acting, but I just don't think she was on par with the other nominees in the category. But anyway, yeah, Zrinka completely deserved it, and I was happy that she won. This video is already very, very long, so I'm going to try and wrap this up. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory didn't really win much. I think it won something for like best costume or something, I can't remember. Which I suppose is well deserved because, you know, the costumes in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory were pretty cool. Especially the Oompa Loompas and stuff. It was done very well, so I'm glad that they won at least something. I also want to quickly talk about some of the performances that happened in the Oliviers. Obviously, like I said, Gavin Field sang I Believe from Book of Mormon, which is great. Phantom of the Opera did Masquerade, and I really loved it. They don't usually do that song in public performances, so I was very happy because it's probably my favourite song in the whole show. And it was beautifully done. It was a bit weird because they didn't start from the beginning of the song. They kind of started from the bit where Raoul and Christine are talking and stuff, but it was still an incredible performance and I really enjoyed it. It actually really made me want to go back to Phantom because I haven't seen that show in over a year and it's one of my favourites. Matilda did a performance of Quiet. That was good. It was really nicely performed by the girl playing Matilda, and I can't remember her name, sorry. The Scottsboro Boys did the performance, which was really good. I actually really enjoyed it, and it kind of made me regret that I haven't seen the show. But yeah, like I said, Once also performed, and that was also lovely. But I kind of wish Once would have done something else, like Falling Slowly or something a bit more upbeat, but it was still great. Sound of Music actually performed as well, so Charlotte Wakefield got to perform, and that was actually a really fun performance. I enjoyed that. But by far the highlight for me of the performances was Mamma Mia's performance right at the end. The current cast of Mamma Mia, who happened to be my favourite cast of Mamma Mia ever, got to perform with Bjorn and Benny from ABBA. And I mean, how amazing is that? ABBA is one of my favourite bands of all time. I think they're legends, and it was just great to see Bjorn and Benny on stage together, singing with the cast of Mamma Mia. It was a great upbeat performance. It was just so much fun. Me and my friends who were watching in Covent Garden, we actually got up and danced and sang along, and it was just a lot of fun. I love Mamma Mia, and I can't believe I'm saying this because a year ago today I would have said I don't want to go and watch Mamma Mia, but I really, really love that show now, and yeah, it was just a great finale. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this year's Olivier's. Oh yeah, the audience award went to Les Mis, of course. It was so predictable that I don't even know why it was an award, to be honest. Last year, Billy Elliot won this award, and I was so happy. But the way it works is that when you win one year, you're not allowed to win the following year. So Billy Elliot actually got to present the award this year, so like Anna Jane Casey, who plays Mrs. Wilkinson, as well as Bradley Paray, who is one of the Billies, one of the 4 current Billies, got to present the award to the cast of Les Mis, and that was really cool. But hopefully, next year we can get Billy to win again. Maybe. Anyway guys, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching, and sorry if this video was really, really long. Please feel free to leave comments down below and let me know what you thought of the awards and if you agreed with the results or not. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!